But the last thing we're gonna do before we end it, y'all, we got to get into the awards. And let's just do Coach of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, and MVP.
Okay.
I can care less about Rookie of the Year and Executive of the Year, Sixth Man of the Year.
I don't care about none of that shit.
Clutch Player of the Year. I don't want to do none of that. MVP, Coach of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year.
Well, my MVP is SGA. I mean, without a doubt, there's no other candidate can hold a candle to what SGA did this season. SGA covered our entire triangle with room to spare. So SGA for MVP for me.
Is it close?
Not even.
Just because the wins?
No, like as a player, what he did for his team, the offensive production, what he is on defense, and the team success. This is about as close as the amount of hair me and you have. Close.
But they say this is a historic year for Jokic, and he's top 3 in like 5 different categories: top 3 in steals, top 3 in scoring, top 3 in rebounding, top 3 in assists. Right? Not top 3 in wins, but they saying team wins don't matter. They saying defense don't matter, and they saying he got 2 steals, so that covers the whole defense. Let me tell you something about 2 steals a game. That's a turnover that you might have not forced it. I mean, put it this way: there's no one that's game planning for Denver Nuggets, and when they're watching the film, they're saying we have to run this play on the other side of Jokic because he's such a thief, or don't dribble the ball around Jokic because he's going to swipe it. Right? Like when you talk about Gary Payton, you got to be careful with the ball. That's somebody you scared of defensively, right? If you're drawing up a play, I probably ain't gonna draw it up for the guy that Gary Payton is guarding, right? If I'm driving to the hole, right, and Mutombo's down there, I might fear that he might force me to pass the ball out. Those are defenders, whether you're on ball defending, whether you're shot blocking and protecting the rim, or whether you're a wing defender like Bruce Bowen, who is following the best player everywhere he goes and denying him the ball and playing great defense when he do get the ball. Those are great defenders, right? It's obvious they're great defenders. Now, the fact that they're using 1.8 steals to kind of say that Jokic is a good defender is really horrible. Like, we know no one is going to the rim afraid of Jokic shot blocking. We're not putting Jokic on the best wing player. We're putting Aaron Gordon on him. Sometimes we're even putting Aaron Gordon on the best point guard like Steph to guard him. So we're not using Jokic to shut nobody down. He's not protecting the rim, and he's not pressuring nobody full court and getting steals. So why are we using 1.8 steals to say that he's a great defender like SGA? I think that's insane.
People just like looking at the numbers.
Trying to justify their case. That's all that's doing.
Yeah.
Numbers don't tell the whole story. You got to see how those 2 steals was gotten.
Watch the games.
Watch the games.
So
for me, it's SGA, and it's not close.
For me, point blank period, SGA.
Yeah, it's unanimous out here on this panel. It's SGA. it's SGA and Tatum second. So this Jokic thing, like, hey,
you want to go with the ladder? I looked at the ladder. You know what they got it right now?
SGA,
Jokic, and Giannis.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. Well, this is my thing. This historic run that y'all claim here, like this is the best season ever, is really
what
not.
Was historic about it?
He was the first center to. I've never seen a historic milestone be specific to your position. He was the first center to average a triple-double, not the first player, the first center to average a triple-double. That made it historic. And then he was top 3 in 4 categories: rebounding, steals, assists, points. So that made it historic. Then they add on his own off numbers, which was a minus 19 or a difference of 19 when he was on the floor or off on the court or on the floor or off the floor. Right. So those things that they brag on, never talk about the team wins, never talk about defense. Right. Or they use the two steals to cover up the defense. It's
Crazy.
really nasty work. It really is. Just
Disgusting.
disregard wins. When did the MVP come about? Stats. They have to create the Offensive Player of the Year award so we can award guys like Jokic, who is doing a phenomenal statistical job. But the purpose of the game is for you to win. So everything has to be geared toward winning, not geared toward stats. If your end goal is stats, then you're wrong. Your end goal should be wins. So the fact that he's not getting the amount of wins that SGA is producing makes it kind of simple.
Mm-hmm.
Coach of the year, though, I like the Cavs coach. I like the Pistons coach.
Maybe Bickerstaff.
Right. I like
Are we giving OKC's coach a nod?
He got it last year, didn't he? And I mean,
oh, I don't think he did actually. I think Chris Finch got it last year.
Who was Finch? Minnesota?
He was the Minnesota coach.
No, I think it was.
Did Dagnall get it last year?
I think so. But OKC, I mean, I like the season they had. I mean, he would be in a running, but I'm very impressed by Cleveland and what they're doing. I'm impressed by Detroit as well. Maybe Bickerstaff would get.
He'll get some votes. He'll get some third place votes, maybe. Yeah. I just don't think, because you look at the win total of both the 1 seeds and it's 60 plus. I don't think you can just discount that. But
that's true.
To see where the Pistons came from a year ago, I think last year they had the worst record in the league. I think they might have scraped 20 wins.
Yeah.
And now they're a 6 seed. So I mean, he'll get some consideration, he'll get some votes. I don't think he'll win it though. I'll be very surprised if he does, but I wouldn't say that he didn't earn it if he does get it.
That difference of last year's wins versus this year's win might help him out a lot though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It might help him out a lot. And the fact that, I mean, 68 wins is big time for OKC. But what they get last year, 57? So 11 more wins.
High 50s. I think they were like high 50s.
Yeah, I think 57.
What about Udoka?
Ooh.
He will be in the running as well.
Houston grabbed the 2 seed. Yeah.
And they've been playing well today with that young team. They're young.
Yeah. That's for sure.
I think the coach of the year, though, they lately have been kind of giving it to the coach with the most wins. So it probably will be Dagnall again.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, out of the 4 we've named, I'm not mad at either direction if they go in those. Dagnall, Kenny Atkinson, Ime Udoka, or JB Bickerstaff. I think those are all solid options for coach of the year this year.
Right. Boy, Dallas getting the socks beat off them, boy. Sheesh.
I'm glad I didn't start putting that game on over here.
I mean, they got it to 17, so.
Boy, when you get it down to 17, they let you know how bad it was.
And cut the lead to 17.
Yeah. Got it down to 17.
Defensive player of the year is tricky though. I mean, I know Bam has been in the running for some years, but can't get it. They asked him about it recently, and he was like, look, man, I'm not going to campaign for it. You know, there's some people that got more of a voice in the media and they campaigning for it. If I got to campaign for it, I don't want the award. And he was talking about Draymond. Draymond's been talking about defensive player of the year for the last month. He keep mentioning it. He wants it bad, right? And now ever since he started talking about it, his name actually in the running. His name wasn't in the running before he started talking about it. I think Wemby, before he went down and he's not eligible for it no more, I think he was getting like something like 3 blocks a game, almost 4 blocks a game.
Mm-hmm.
He probably would have won it. Right. Dyson Daniels over there in Atlanta is getting a lot of recognition for his defense as well, and being a steal thief. He's in the running. Anybody else I'm missing?
So looking at NBA.com
How's Mobley doing? Evan Mobley.
as of April 11th. Oh wait, no, this can't be right. Never mind. Wrong thing. I'm trying to find because normally they put the ladder up, but
Taco Master with the super chat. Lunchbox Donkey is the defensive failure of the year. Taco stupid. What they got? It's down to 13. Britne.
Oh,
13.
Got it down to 13.
Yep, down to 13.
You know, I hope they don't make no free throw. It need to go from 13 to 11 because I don't fuck with 12.
But this is why I say wait till the second half. Wait till the second half to watch the games now. I feel like back in the day, if you was up by 20 in the first half, that was basically it. Like it was so hard to come back. Now you could be up by 30 and come back and win by 10.
Yeah. Hey, because they know the game now. They learn from Vince McMahon very well, man. When you see two big name wrestlers in a huge wrestling match, all the wrestlers got finishing moves, whether it's the rock bottom, the people's elbow, or whatever you got. Some I don't know all the moves, but people show up to see those things, man. The rock bottom is exciting, right? They show up to see that. So a good wrestling match between those two stars, because usually when someone do the rock bottom is over, you pin them. After nobody's getting up from a special move. But in those big name fights, you get to see both moves, right? You get to see one wrestler have momentum, and then you get to see the momentum swing to the other wrestler. So you get to see momentum swing, one wrestler's winning, then next thing you know, the other wrestler's winning, and then you get to see both of their specialty moves before the actual decision of the match, right? That's how basketball is now. You see them, you get to see both teams go on a run. You get to see both stars perform the way they're supposed to be performing, right? And then the finish is fourth quarter. It's going to be close. Everybody going to be at the edge of their seats. Game. That's the perfect setup, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if in the fourth quarter, this game is close. And Dallas is back in the game. They're down 10 right now.
They just scored it. I must have missed it. 10. They already back in the game with 10 points.
They're already back in. They're already back in it. So they going on their run now. They going on their run, and we go get to see their people's elbow.
All right. It's in the third quarter.
Yep. These referees are pros, man. They're pros. That's why when people be like, "Oh, these referees trash. Y'all get paid. Y'all making these bad calls." No. When they get graded after the game, they did everything that their head official told them to do.
That the NBA told them to do.
Exactly. So
trickle down effect.
I mean? But defensive player of the year, I wouldn't be mad if I seen it go Bam's way or Dyson Daniels' way, maybe even Jaren Jackson Jr. maybe, but not Draymond.
They got him as the favorite on some
Draymond.
Odds. Yeah,
Draymond
as the favorite on some of these odds.
Man, I talk his way into a daggone award.
I quit.
Talk this way into a daggone award, man. There ain't no daggone sense.
Prior to Jimmy Butler, they were not good.
Not at all. Same with the Lakers. The Lakers and the Warriors was about to miss the playoffs this year.
Right. That's what I'm like. And then they get Jimmy Butler. Now all of a sudden he's defensive player. You got to be kidding me. Stop it.
Everybody's saying they believe the NBA is like the WWE too. He said the rest of the narrators of the book.
Right.
Yeah, simply hot takes. So I was
and then they're
absolutely
in the
right.
7th seed. Aren't the Warriors in the 7th seed?
They're in the 7th seed, and they about to beat the dog piss out of the Rockets. Them boys ain't gonna know what hit them. The Rockets ain't gonna know what hit them, dog. I'm telling you.
I feel bad for him.
Bro, the Wilson's gonna be going. I mean, Jimmy Butler going to the line 10 times a game. They gonna have the magnet on for Steph. Everybody gonna be hitting threes. They gonna be letting Draymond play hockey. It's gonna be unreal out there, boy.
What if we know it's not gonna happen? But what if somehow the Rockets pull it off?
It's not possible.
I'm just saying,
it's just setting up. Then you just setting them up. If the Rockets get past the Warriors, then you just setting them up to get slaughtered by LA because of the whistle. So it's either you kill him now or you kill him later.
Bro, look, Adam Silver did not bring the Warriors this far just to bring them this far. There's no way you make that Jimmy Butler trade happen just so they can go out in the first round. These boys are getting out of the first round. Like, go ahead. I'm telling you, go ahead and book it now.
It's because the Lakers beat the Grizzlies. I mean, the Lakers beat the Timberwolves and the Warriors beat the Rockets. They gonna meet in the second round.
Somebody said Evan Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year.
He's in the running. I saw his name in there. I think the names floating around is Draymond, Rudy, Dyson, Lou Dort, and Bam Adebayo. And Evan Mobley, yeah. So them the names that's floating around for the Player of the Year.
Draymond's name in it. I need to be in it. What the heck?
I think
you gotta give Draymond his props, man. He playing some good D.
Now, whoa, which D you talking about?
Not the D you talking about.
Now.
I'm gonna give it to Dyson Daniels. I like the 3 steals. I like the 3 steals a game. Like, that's tough.
Yeah. Well,
and
if you give it to him for the 3 steals, you might as well. Jokic should be in the running for the 2 steals.
But like Dyson Daniels plays on ball defense though.
Of course he does, but I'm saying that to be facetious because that's how people think.
I watch the games though. You know what I'm saying? So
my lemon water tastes like Fruit Loops.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing.
Oh, okay.
You ever tasted lemon Fruit Loops?
You know all the Fruit Loops taste the same. They're not different flavors. It's just color different.
Not true.
Very true.
Okay.
they all the same. They just color different.
Well, I taste Fruit Loops when I drink my water.
All right. Probably dropped the Jolly Rancher in there some.
Oh. We won't do Jolly Ranchers.
But I like Dyson Daniels. I'm not mad at Lou Dort either though, because Lou Dort, we know where he is on defense. I just don't. I'm tired of seeing Rudy in there, and don't give Draymond no award because then that just gives him more fuel to open that donkey ass mouth and be saying.
And he gonna use that award to get another max deal.
Rudy's not in there this year.
Huh?
Rudy's not in it this year.
Rudy is in it.
Why?
Fourth time. I mean, why not?
He's a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year.
4.
That's a man.
He joins the ranks of only is him, Ben Wallace, and
I know Dwight got 3 or 2. Dwight got 2 or 3.
Dwight got 3, I think. It was only 3 people that had 4. It was Rudy joined him when he got that 4th. Ben Wallace, and I want to say
Mutombo? No,
I got a feeling it's Hakeem.
Oh, that's okay.
Maybe it's Jokic.
Defensive Player of the Year?
Yeah.
It is
Luka.
I mean, Jay, am I lying? He get an award. We'll never hear the end of it. We'll never hear it.
He got one, don't he?
He already talks about. Does he have a defense? I don't think he has a defensive player.
No, he got one. No, he got one.
Who?
He can't possibly. Draymond. What year?
Oh, Draymond.
Look it up.
Talking about Draymond.
Yeah, Draymond got one.
Draymond has at least one. Yeah. I thought she was telling me Luke, not Jokic. I was about to say, you know what?
No, Jokic got one too. He got one that year. He got the MVP.
Oh, Rudy, Ben Wallace, and Mutombo are the only ones with 4. So Rudy would be the first person to get 5 Defensive Player of the Years.
Draymond got it 2016-17.
Stop. What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Draymond did get one. I remember that.
Yep.
Oh my god. Well, he don't need another one because
I mean, when he was younger, his defense was all right.
nah,
His defense still good.
Yeah, I was
It's
like, I'm
just-
not
it's
going to
just-
knock defense back, especially back then.
but
It's not good enough to win the award this year.
The defensive player of the
You
year.
know, I think Dyson. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I mean, I support Bam, but for some reason, I guess Bam ain't talking enough.
He should have been had one.
Facts. He had 4 blocks tonight.
Yeah, I don't know how they're not giving it to him.
I don't like, man. So Jaren got one. I don't know if it was last year. No, it was
last year.
Was it last year?
Year before last. Who did they Gobert get it last year? No, Jaren got it last year.
Jaren got it last year. Gobert got it the year before.
Year before, yeah.
I don't know if I'm really cool with Jaren being in the running like this for defensive. Like, maybe I'm not seeing it when I watch.
He been too quiet for me this year. I haven't seen much of him show stopping on defense.
I think.
How many times has Rudy Gobert allowed someone to get like 30 to 40 points on him?
Anytime
that's not why he's a good defender. He's a rim protector, like Mutombo was. Mutombo usually get dunked on by Shaq quarterly.
It gets real tricky. It gets real tricky when it comes down to like centers getting defensive player of the year, which is why it was so crazy when Marcus Smart got it some years back. I think that was the first guard since GP. Right, that was the first guard since GP to get it, right? So like it gets tricky because you know centers, you just automatically think defense when you hear center, right?
Well, at least you think shot blocking.
At least,
I mean, because how many defensive players a year did Mark Eaton get? He was averaging 4 blocks a game on a consistent basis.
Mm-hmm.
But it was
Mark Eaton was like Greg Ostertag.
Why do you always bring that name up?
It was a few times Rudy got it. He shouldn't have got it. It was supposed to be the other guy.
It's possible, yeah. Yeah, Mark Eaton got it twice, 84, 85, and 88, 89. This dude, he was in the running for it the year Jordan got it too. This dude was getting how many blocks a game this dude?
Hey, this comment is killing me.
Listen, this dude, the year he won his first defensive player of the year, guess how many blocks he was averaging?
Who, Rudy?
No, Mark Eaton.
How much?
5.6.
Oh God, damn! There was nothing going on down there.
He was averaging 5.6 blocks a game. Guess how many points he was averaging?
4, 5,
9.7. Defensive first team. So he's had games where he was averaging. Sometimes he was averaging more blocks than rebounds. I mean, one year he averaged 4 blocks and he only averaged 5 rebounds. Dude was averaging as a rookie 3.4 blocks, then 4.3, 5.6, 4.6, 4.1, 3.7, 3.8, 2.5, 2.4, 2.5. And his last year in the league, he averaged 1 block.
Yeah. So what was his career average? It had to be like
3.5.
Crazy. This comment is hilarious. He's like, Jaren Jackson needs to FedEx his DPOY to Anthony Davis. 80 cooked him versus in the first round.
All right, man. Let's go watch the rest of this fourth quarter, man. I appreciate y'all.
I do, man.
Is it a game now? It's a game now? Okay.
They're only down 10 points. It's still in the third quarter.
I just got the notification. Grizzlies' 25-point lead is cut to single digits. All right. I guess.
Lord have mercy. I told you. Everybody gets their run. And then, because look, if it's blowouts don't get watched all the way to the end of the fourth. So if the refs have an obligation to at least keep it interesting enough for people don't turn their TV off. So whatever run a team has in the first quarter, you got to expect the team to get a run right after that in the second quarter or the third quarter. And by the fourth quarter, it's going to be interesting enough that you got to watch the rest of the game.
Yeah, you right, Horizon Vibes. You right. I ain't even mad at it. It was just funny as hell.
All right, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We'll see y'all on the next Full Panel Friday on Friday. And you'll see me live next week. I'm picking back up on my solo lives. I missed this week because I was working super hard. So I'll be back next week. I got some good stuff for y'all on the solo, and I got some stuff for the members. I gotta drop my I got about 50 more voicemails, and these voicemails are horrible. I'm talking about, man. Hey, the slave came back and roasted us, man.
No.
The slave is back, baby. The slave is back. He roasted us. I gotta put that together for y'all and drop it for the members, man. Y'all gonna love that, man. So
I gotta tell me who that is.
Oh, you remember the slave?
You know.
Nah, I don't.
You know.
You know who the slave is. He called everybody ugly. You know what I mean? Said we was coons and all types of stuff, man. He called somebody a light skinned possum. I mean, just he roasted everybody. Yeah. All because we was talking about LeBron, man.
Oh, you one of them. Got you.
Oh,
you don't remember
man.
that?
I forgot about the light skinned possum. I forgot about that. I knew who he was, but I forgot he said that. That shit was
yeah, he crazy, man. Yeah, so I'm gonna put that together so y'all can hear that, man, and for the members only, man. So I dropped it this weekend. But other than that, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Peace.